can't come over to sunny South Africa and not meet the world famous Blanton. So, you know, it was a big deal. And I had talked to Anna, and she said, you know, she let me know you all do a lot, so the potential could be that we miss each other. So I understood, but it was really to thank you all in person for, you know, helping bridge the gap.
All right, guys, welcome back to the world famous, The Real South Africa. My name is Mark, and Latasha is going to be inside with us, and we're having an interview with Chris. His first time in South Africa, he absolutely had a great time. He just wanted to tell everybody his story, so I think you guys should follow, listen, and maybe take his advice, but check us out on the inside.
Constitution might not be the right word, but like the pillars of what they believe that society should stand for.
Okay.
Like
So yeah, kind of like the Constitution.
Yeah, I saw that, and like I said, they did a song. A group did a song, and that was good. And then they had like the table set up. I got like a South African bracelet, and a couple other things. But yeah, it was really just all around. It was really good. And the food has just been crazy. You know?
So I know, and I'm asking you this question knowing that I know the answer, but it's not for me, it's for them.
Okay.
A lot of people ask us about options to eat food because we do take people to steak houses.
Gotcha.
But
and then see it on the menu like I don't eat steak.
Yeah, and I'm like, I take you to a steakhouse, but a lot of people are either vegetarian or vegan, and I know that you're vegan.
Right.
So explain to me what you've been experiencing, even with the restaurants that we've picked as far as food is concerned.
Yeah, I mean, I think too, I'll explain, but it's that's funny to me because I like some stuff doesn't require you to know the real South. Like it's common. Like every restaurant has multiple options for the most part. You know, so like I don't. Oh man, the name says, you know, like I get it, but everywhere I've gone was able to accommodate. Like I said, vegan for 8 years now, and every restaurant from like a quick spot if I wanted to just get I went to what's that Smash Burger? Yeah. And then I went to the spot. What's next to that? It's
Tasha's.
Not Tasha's on the other side.
Pizza Vino.
It's like
the Greek
Mediterranean.
Yeah. Okay.
Went there. It was delicious. I mean,
I know, right?
Some trays. Yeah, it's right on the corner.
The little tapas joints.
Right.
Just
yeah.
I love that.
Amazing kebab spot had vegan options. The Grill House,
Yeah.
which is their signature dishes are meat. They had vegan options.
Yeah.
You know, I got a delicious meal there. I got it was like a vegan spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
I got like a chickpea Mediterranean salad and a couple other things, and it was good. And I mean, the price, I thought I was gonna be like, here's, $300 for this meal, and I was just like, this meal, this atmosphere for this amount? Like, I was stunned. I was blown away, man, for the service. So really for what you get, there's no way you shouldn't be really like tipped it nice here. Because it's like, I couldn't feel good just walking away with just like paying the tab and then maybe, like, because I'm getting the experience that I know back home this would have cost me hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
You know, and even with you have like how you have what's different that I experienced this at Grill House, how you have a server that comes take, they're not really seem like they're not tripping off of who comes to help you. Because I had an initial server, but then somebody else bought me my drink, and then somebody else bought this, and I was worried because I was like the guy who initially came. I didn't want to not give him his tip or whatever it was. But then I was like, well, all of them helped me, so why can't I give everybody? And they weren't like chasing the tip. They were just providing good service because I looked around, they was doing it with every table. And it was just overall like, wow, this is something that would be 5-star back home.
Easy, yeah.
Arm and a leg in your pockets.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what the restaurants is like
Chris.
arm and a leg out here. I don't even know what is that a thing?
I mean,
not too much further on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I will tell you this, and that's another thing that we always like to do because trust me, I've traveled before. I've done a lot of things and so forth. But we do feel, because we know this, because like we would say, like there was somebody that would shy away because we say 5-star hotels and 5-star stuff and just 4 and 5-star type scenarios, and make sure that you're in proper transportation versus Uber, and we do
Right.
all of the stuff for you, and we put it in there, and people shy away because we feel that you deserve.
Those things.
You coming all the way.
Sure.
You deserve to
Yeah.
do these things, and you can do it. But people are so used to not doing it. Our people are not used to not do it. They kind of back away from that.
Right.
You know, oh, that's too much. Can I just go to Rocco Mama's and just this,
Right,
you know?
right,
and
right.
then so can I pay? But you deserve to be on that level and to get fed these types of food, eat
Right.
these types of foods, do these types of things. So
Yeah.
so I'm glad that you have that opportunity to do it without dropping everything that you own.
Yeah,
to do it.
I mean, I'm still going home with money that I didn't spend. And the reality is, I would challenge anybody to find an equivalent package at an equivalent accommodations and equivalent experience and excursions in the U.S. that you're going to get this. If you're doing that, you're probably doing that for 3 days. You ain't
Yeah.
going to be able to pull that for a week or more.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's
Yeah.
no way. Because you just in the U.S. you can't find that.
Yeah.
You know, I felt for the time that I was going to be out here for the price point, I was like, when you look at it per day, it's very reasonable. It's very affordable if you budget and put
Yeah.
your money away. You all offer multiple plans for
Yeah.
people, so there's no really excuse or reason for you not to be able to do it.
Yeah.
But once you get the experience, though, is when the value you see is like, oh, I was getting more than what they charge. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing that we find that people are uber excited once they get here and they start seeing what they're getting and they saying, well, I only paid this much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I'm doing the math in my head day to day, like looking at these places, like, all right, this spa is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? This spot is crazy. You know, like the trip was it was. I feel like this would be like easily 5 figures minimum back home.
No, yeah.
Yeah, and if you talking 13, how many days I'm doing,
Like
you going.
12K.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain hotels where just one night is.
No,
You know how that goes.
and it's not
you
that
know?
we don't have them here, and we do put people in hotels that cost that kind of money.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, it's still cheaper
Right. Yeah.
than what you would get for that. Because here's what I would say: if a hotel here costs, I don't know, $600 a night,
Okay. Mhm.
that same hotel in the U.S. is going to be $1,200 a night.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So I'm like,
Yeah,
so I'm like, I can put you in something
right.
that you really can't afford back that side
Yeah.
because it's going to be almost.
And if you
double
tried to
price.
make not to cut you off,
No,
but
you're
if
right.
you tried to do the equivalent experiences, that's when it really would get outrageous and you would get less quality.
100%.
Like, let's say I'm a nature person that live in the U.S. There's people that's into nature.
Yeah.
So they would love to go to safari. Your best bet is a zoo or something.
Yeah.
And if you saw a zoo and then came to this, it's no way. It's just no way you'll be able to compare the two when it comes to experience, because it's like, nah, I'd rather pay for that than go to the free version of that.
Right.
Like, that's how much drastically different it is in the positive.
Yeah, because we had a man. He was playing. He was joking. I think he was joking.
I hope he was joking.
He
No,
said-
he was joking.
He said, oh yeah, I've already been on safari. I was at Six Flags, and yeah, but,
Right. Oh, he was joking.
Yeah, he was. He
So-
was.
so we were-
Oh, he was delusional. One of the-
yeah, one or the other, because obviously you've been on that nice game drive.
Right. And I've been to Six Flags, so I don't know what Six Flags he went to. Like, yeah. But yeah.
But it was interesting. But all I can say is we really do appreciate the fact that you trusted us to come on this
Yeah,
trip.
thank you. For that.
You came by yourself. It wasn't like you needed a whole group to be here.
Right, right.
And I think we sorted you out
Yeah.
for the most part. Obviously, you got a little bit more. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to find out what happened to you in Cape Town.
Yeah, I'll record a video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely will.
I think it's gonna be different.
Yeah, I said, I told somebody who's already been here. They didn't go through you all, but they've been to Cape Town. And she asked jokingly in the text, because I was talking about how great this place was, and she was like, "Are you coming back? You can tell me." And I was like, "Yeah." I said it's highly likely, but not guaranteed. And then she was laughing. She was like, "Well, get back to me after you go to Cape Town."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so even she was saying,
Yeah.
her and her husband, and she brought her kids, and
Yeah.
they talk about
Yeah.
potentially moving here.
Yeah.
Their kids are young.
Yeah.
They know South Africa is great.
Yeah.
So it's one of the few people who's actually experienced it, but now I'm one of the few people.
Yeah.
So it's
we all should be experiencing.
Yeah, we
to
should.
Be honestly,
we should.
Well, I'm gonna challenge you because when you get back, I'm gonna give you about a month.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a month, and then we'll do another video after you've been back a month. We'll get on camera from here, and then we'll do another video. Because what I don't want you to compare Johannesburg and Cape Town. I want to know what you feel, because Cape Town is. I'm happy that you are able to do both in one trip.
Okay.
A lot of people don't have that luxury. Some people do all three in one trip, and they always feel like they should be in either place more time.
Yeah.
But once you're done with Cape Town and you've seen how beautiful it is, I'll be interested to see how things actually go.
And Joburg is I was sold on. Cape Town is where I always wanted to go. Like I said, the whale watching, I'm a nature person.
Yeah.
But when you all was just doing some videos, I was like, I got it.
I can't Joburg.
Yeah, I got it.
So that means you do need to come back at a different time, because whale watching season doesn't start until June.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
In the winter. So we're not in winter yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like June to October.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm excited.
Is there anything else you want to tell the South Africans? Because they're watching.
The South Africans, I just want to say thank you for having me. It's been lovely. You'll be having me more often because I plan on coming back a lot. Thank you for your hospitality, your respect, just who you are as people. Keep that, and I think more people need to come and see what it's like firsthand. Don't read about it. Don't hear about it from somebody else. Not even me. Come see it for yourself. Experience it for yourself, as they say, sunny South Africa, which it really was sunny like every day. Even for it to be fall, fall, sunny and 70 every day. So if this is fall, that's lovely. Shout out to the real South Africa. They did a great job hosting me, and I still got a few days left. So and can I get a shameless plug?
Sure.
I'm a filmmaker, so my website is uniquelensproductions.com. Me and my buddy Delonte, we write scripts, we make movies. Not West, silly. But we make movies, we make series, shows, comedy, drama. We got a lot of stuff on the website. That's Unique Lens Productions, all one word. Check us out, support, tell us what you think. We always open for critique. So
awesome.
Yeah.
You guys out of DC?
Yes. But we moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
That was one of
Where
the
do you
reasons.
live now?
Well, technically I'm back home because, like I said, when my mom got sick, I was still there for a while. But my license is still Atlanta, so I'm still down there in the Marietta surrounding area.
But you can collaborate with anybody in the world.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a big industry here.
I know. I will show y'all that Kings of Joburg premiere.
You saw that?
Yeah, I saw that. I'll be paying attention. I'll be paying attention. So, because that's something I would like to. Amongst other things, fitness and film is something that if I did move here and contribute to people,
opportunities are here.
Yeah, because I don't just want to receive. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get here, you want to give too. You know, because I'm getting a lot. So if I ever was to make it home, what I plan to do, I want to give back to the economy, to the people, bring opportunity, whether that's in fitness or film or both.
Mm-hmm.
That's something I'm into. But I have seen, other than Hollywood, I think this is the biggest market in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and Joburg
and they're catching up. Yeah.
Joburg is blowing up.
Yeah,
Netflix and all these streaming services, to include Showmax, they're making a lot of productions, and then of course they're doing them in Cape Town, and they're even doing them in Durban now as well. So there's a lot going on. So they need good people doing that. And there's a lot of South Africans out there, and y'all guys know who you are, who watch this channel, that are up and coming and willing to collaborate to do things.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, hit me up if you're in film. Hit me up. I ain't opposed to receiving the information, collaborate.
Yeah. What was that contact information again?
That was uniquelensproductions.com.
Unique Lens Productions, all
one word. You'll find all our stuff on there. We're on Roku. We're on Quelle TV. I don't know if you're familiar.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, we're on there too, and that's black-owned African.
You're gonna send us the links to the films you made, right?
Yes, send you everything.
Perfect.
Right,
He just called me ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
everybody. Thank you for watching, and of course like and subscribe to our channel, and of course share. Let everybody know what we're doing over here in South Africa. I think we're doing big things. All I can tell you is just come here on a trip. Come here on a trip, and you will find every question that you're going to have about South Africa. You're going to find it on your trip. Come here as a tourist and tour South Africa, and then obviously coming with us, we just make it super easy for you. So we will see you guys in sunny South Africa.
Back by popular demand, you requested it, and here it is. Here are the dates, and all the information you're going to need is on the website. Go ahead and book now. It will be filling up fast because a lot of people want to come to South Africa and look at the real estate.
Hey Mark, thanks so much for allowing me to be a part of this video, but I do want to ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead.
What do you love about what we do?
Well, I just like the fact that we show a lot of professionalism, and I like being a professional. And the biggest thing is I like sharing what we find and what we do with everyone.
I think that what you said is awesome, but what I love about what we do is that we actually take the time to build actual relationships. If you remember, we've talked about this 1,000 times before,
yeah.
And what makes South Africa so special and what we're able to do is that we actually take the time to build relationships. We don't just go meet someone and, have a short conversation and think that they're going to work with us. We actually take time and invest our time and our abilities and making connections that are going to be lifelong that we can share with other individuals.
Absolutely. And so that's why this real estate tour, I think, was so successful the first time. And of course, the second time around will be just as successful, if not more successful than the first one. Now, the people that came, they voiced to us many times, wow, this tour was amazing. It was great to be able to have access to the properties, being able to know how it works, and then of course having the professionals on hand to answer questions. And then of course after the tour was over, they still can contact them because they're constantly interested. And then of course several people bought homes.
I think the enthusiasm, not just of the people that came, they were enthusiastic before they got here because
Exactly.
They understood that what we were doing was something that was revolutionary, that had never really been done before at this level, and that it did take a lot of work for us to be able to put this together.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like we put it together by the seat of our pants. We actually took time to build these relationships, as I said earlier, to make sure that everyone in that room got exactly what they deserved and what they paid for. We talk about the construction people, the builders, the developers. To have all those people in one room at the same time was amazing. And we love the fact that we have the support of Joburg Tourism, understanding that investments are a part of what tourism brings to South Africa.
Yeah, just doing it from a professional environment really, really, really helped. And then of course those that were local people here in Johannesburg signed up to work with us so we can bring people this exclusive opportunity to come to South Africa, walk inside these locations in these homes and get the offerings that South Africa has. And so we were really proud that everybody that came trusted us. I think they all went back home super excited, super happy, and for the prospects of purchasing a home here in South Africa. If they didn't purchase it now, they're going to purchase it in the future, and they have all the contacts to do so.
I think that because they have the contacts to do so, the contacts are also enthusiastic about hearing from them as well.
All right, it's always good for us to be able to come together and have the opportunity at this location. Right here, they're at Serengeti, one of the estates here in South Africa, and this is the reception that they received at Serengeti. Very good situation. That brother right there is an Indabelli brother, and of course we got our guests who are here with us in South Africa.
I love the fact that they took the time to not only partner with us in this, but believe in us and put together something at Serengeti that was all-encompassing of what Serengeti actually was able to offer, because they were so steadfast in what they put together and believed in what we were trying to do as far as investing in South Africa, what they actually did was put everybody in situations where they have the ability to make lifelong friends, meaning that they grouped everybody together.
Yeah, they did become friends.
And those people literally stuck together based on their configuration. But
Yeah.
the way Serengeti did that, allowing everybody to get the same experience, was what kind of made it a situation where everybody was able to bond even more.
Because I think at this point, everybody's lifelong friends. They've been chatting back and forth in the private chats and whatnot. So it was great to see a bunch of African Americans having the opportunity to do something like this here in Africa. I'm going to say is probably something that doesn't happen a lot, but it needs to happen more. And that's why we are doing another real estate tour, because I think the African American community will be embraced like this company, like this whole group was. You will be embraced as well. And then of course they got an opportunity to do plenty more things here in South Africa outside of the real estate tour. So it really worked out well for them. Everybody's happy. And right now we have a couple people that I want you guys to meet. They're going to tell you a little bit about their experience here in South Africa with the Real South Africa. So stay with us.
Hello, my name is Toya. I'm from Los Angeles, California. We came today with the Blantons to take a look at this beautiful home here in Serengeti. I would say this home is a great use of space. The natural light is absolutely fabulous. I love the courtyard style in the yard area. There are several bedrooms and a theater room. It is absolutely gorgeous. It definitely made me think about investing in this property.
Hi, my name is Spencer Willington. I'm from Goodyear, Arizona, and I'm here on the Real South Africa tour. It is an amazing tour. I'm having a great time. I wish it was longer. It's only, I think it's 8 or 9 days. But if you get an opportunity to maybe not come out to a real estate tour, but come to South Africa under the Real South Africa. Again, Spencer Willington by way of Goodyear, Arizona. Thanks.
Now that you guys have an idea of what we do and how we do our real estate tours, we are so professional. No one does it like we do. And those were just clips from people who came on the first one. So sign up for the second one now. All right, guys, take a look at our preview to our documentary. It's amazing. So check it out. And then once you've seen the preview, which is coming up next, you can go to our website and view it. Thank you. The Real South Africa is a travel and tourism company. Our overarching focus is to bring to the African diaspora what South Africa has to offer in the realms of tourism and the option to see what's available here in South Africa. And then of course, if you're looking at trying to relocate to South Africa, then we can assist you in those areas as well.
My husband, named the company, and it made sense simply because of what we're shown in the media when it comes to South Africa. We're never shown, how beautiful the people are, how beautiful the architecture, the fashion, the food. So for us, when we got to experience how people actually have real lifestyles and they love their families and they socialize, like that was more real to us than anything that we had ever been shown, as far as the media is concerned on that side.
What we were taught about South Africa, as a child, we always thought Tarzan, which was ridiculous. We thought, that it was just it was like jungles and stuff to that effect.
The only thing that you hear about South Africa is robberies, hijackings. In fact, I was told that if you get here, if you have a bag in the car, they're going to break your window and take it.
South Africa is presented in a way that it's only shown for you coming here to serve others.
We see some of the films where the kids have flies on their eyes and they need our help, and they're not a developed country, and there's so many negative, it's dangerous. But when you get here, it contradicts everything that you have been told.
All right, everyone, the Real South Africa, we got packages to Cape Town, Johannesburg, Durban, and other places. We would love for you guys to come and enjoy what South Africa has to offer. And of course, as your travel and tourism experts here in South Africa, we can make it all come true. Now, we all know you guys have dreams and aspirations of coming to Africa. A lot of us do, and of course we did too, and that's why we're based here in Johannesburg, the city of gold. A very awesome place, and you're going to enjoy it once you get here as well. What do you get when you get here? Well, first of all, when you land here in South Africa, we take care of everything. We make sure your accommodations are good. We make sure your airport pickups are perfect. There'll be somebody standing there with a sign. We also make sure that the places that you're going to visit are carefully curated for you, of course. And then you got to eat. So what do? We put you in a perfect scenario, regardless of what city you're in, so you can actually have a great meal with friends and family, or even if you come by yourself, no problem. We're going to take care of that too. But isn't this amazing? So this is what we can do for you. So basically all you have to do is just reach out to us on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And of course, once you get here, we got you. Now, of course, South Africa offers spa treatments. They're absolutely amazing. And a lot of people just love it simply because they never thought they can get a spa treatment in Africa. And then, of course, we always provide you guys with opportunities to see special animals out in their own environment and so forth. The only thing that you have to do at that point, after you've been afraid from the animals, is to get on the plane, come here to South Africa, and enjoy yourself. So we will see you here in what we like to call sunny South Africa. Oh, and by the way, you'll get an opportunity to shop as well. So book your trip today.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.